In an era when sports coverage on local news is shrinking, it's important to take advantage of every opportunity. At WBFF, that's exactly what we do. 2016 began on a down note. The Baltimore Ravens missed the playoffs after losing 21 players to injury. Just 3 years removed from the Super Bowl, they watched the postseason from home.
For our guys to handle all that, stick together, have one another's back, continue to fight their way out, just every week believing that that was the week we were going to turn it around and get it going. This has been one of the most rewarding seasons I've ever had.
But the early part of the year wasn't a total downer. Maryland's Terrapins were having a splendid season that saw them rise as high as second in the rankings. They advanced to the NCAA Sweet 16 before bowing out. Their early round games were in Spokane, Washington, and we made the long trip.
Maryland gets exactly 24 hours to prepare for Sunday's opponent, number 13, Hawaii. It's one day to relax, and it's one day to see the city of Spokane.
Spring brought warmer weather and the usual packed house at Camden Yards for Orioles opening day. It's a very big deal here in Baltimore, and our coverage was extensive.
It took longer than expected for the Orioles to reach opening day, a 1 hour, 41-minute rain delay. It took longer than expected for the Orioles to complete the first game of the season due to another rain delay lasting 1 hour, 10 minutes after the second inning. But it was worth the wait. The Orioles walk off winners just before 9 p.m. with a Matt Wieters 2-out single, his first hit of the night. O's win 3-2 final.
Baltimore's other grand spring tradition is the Preakness Stakes, the second jewel in horse racing's Triple Crown, and excitement was high after having a Triple Crown winner in 2015. There was no repeat performance in 2016. On a very rainy day, Kentucky Derby champion Nyquist was upset by Exaggerator.
He was second choice and well respected because he's very talented. So for him to get the job done finally, I hope the excitement can turn to Exaggerator now.
From there, the Orioles took over the spotlight. They went back to the postseason in 2016, but lost in a one-game playoff to Toronto. More often than not, you'll find us live on the field before games at Camden Yards.
I think everyone knows how to treat these next few games. Just go out and be prepared, but at the same time can't press any more so than you would in, first month of the season.
Hopefully go do some things that allow us to play some more games here in the best park in baseball.
The Ravens got back to work in July when their training camp opened, and we spent the majority of August at their sprawling complex in suburban Owings Mills. They were healthier than the year before and in contention the rest of the season, missing the playoffs only after a loss to Pittsburgh on Christmas Day. With our 30-minute Sunday night Sports Unlimited show, we're able to showcase comprehensive coverage, both at home and very often on the road. At any level of football, there are tough losses, there are gut-wrenching losses, and there are losses that will stay with you a very long time. Today at the Meadowlands, as the Ravens lost to the Giants, I think the third option is the one we choose.
For the first time under John Harbaugh, the Baltimore Ravens are on a 4-game losing streak. And for the 7th consecutive post-game interview, the Ravens are sticking to the fact they will not be the team they say they are capable of being until penalties, turnovers, and a lack of production on offense are corrected.
We also know our way around a live broadcast. Again, in 2016, we produced and televised the annual Maryland State High School Football Championship at all 4 classifications.
And they go to Vincent, no surprise, and he's got room across the 10, the 5, touchdown.
And while we cover the big stories, we don't forget the smaller ones, like an area rowing club comprised completely of young women from urban neighborhoods.
Usually it's all about the riots and police and stuff, but I think having this brings a more positive note to it.
There's a lot of low expectations in the neighborhoods of Baltimore City, and we ain't going to be part of that.
Or a local minor league team that featured the sons of several legendary major leaguers.
First baseman Ryan Ripken, reliever Mariano Rivera III, and utility man Cody Dent, all sons of former major league players, all drafted by the Nationals, currently with the Hagerstown Suns.
Or a former NFL linebacker who walked away from the game to pursue his love for the arts.
I definitely knew that whenever the time came that I was done playing, that I would be a full-time artist. But I thought that would be 10 years down the road. It was a gradual process, but over time I just realized that everything that I was really trying to root myself in was home.
In these times, the sports department must be versatile, hardworking, and creative. At WBFF, We're all of those things.